begin, shall we?
Hello there. Let us... Hi, hello, welcome in. We are going to get started as we always do with our movie puzzle. So we got 10 minutes on the clock. Ooh, we got a short name this week, so that's good. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I am doing good. Yeah, no complaints. Is this? No, it's not rate fines. Okay. All good. Been weird sleep schedule. Going to... Okay. Yeah, I know with the time zones it can be tough. Oh, you did see the Odyssey this week? Nice. What did you think of it? I feel like we've had this one before, but I don't remember... Alright. Not my usual kind of movie, but I really liked it. Nice. Yeah, I really liked it as well. I'm trying to figure out a way to go see it again. It's just with it being 3 hours, it's kind of tough. So Titanic would be Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, Winslet. Writing is going well. We have been making progress. We're still slugging through editing with the Witch project, and then Sundays are our Captain Marvel 3 writing days. So we'll be working on that today. Who is Owen Grady? I don't know. Then King Kong would be... Oh, Adrian Brody. Is this supposed to be EI? Adrian? Mer. Alright, yeah, I do not know who Owen Grady is. So let's think... English Patient, I only know Ray Fiennes in it, and that was not the right number of letters. So Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, we have... Brad Pitt, not the right number of letters. Leonardo DiCaprio, no. Al Pacino, no. Could be like Austin Butler. Oh, is this one? Yeah. Margot Robbie. But hope everything else has been going well with you, Mariners. Have you been keeping up with your writing as well? Okay, so it is IEN. .1K words in 3 days. Nice. Alright, we got 5 minutes left. I don't know. We're searching. Owen Grady, fictional character. That's right, it's... Which means this is... Joe Pesci. Gonna start on the MCU as recommended by Levington. I believe Iron Man is the first. So it depends on if you want to watch release order or chronological order. I kind of like doing chronological order a little bit better, but it doesn't shift around too much of the watch order. But it just means Captain Marvel is the first. Actually, technically it'd be Captain America from the 1940s, and then Captain Marvel, and then Iron Man. And most of it stays pretty... Nearly had an aneurysm trying to find out which order it was. Yeah, they didn't make that easy. But then you also have like the TV shows and all that other stuff. So this one I'm pretty sure we've had before, so we're going to fill in the grid. Alright, Avengers Endgame and Wanted. Oh, I know this one. Chris Pratt. Tropic Thunder and Avengers Endgame would be Robert Downey Jr. Then this is the end. There is not a lot of overlap. Middle is Jack Black. Oh yeah, Tropic Thunder, yeah. So this one is Angelina Jolie. Okay, yes, I am thinking of the right movie with This Is the End. I'm gonna guess Seth Rogen. Okay. Yeah, with This Is the End, it's like Jay Baruchel, Seth Rogen. I know Channing Tatum's in it as a cameo, but he wasn't in Endgame, and I don't believe he was in War of the Worlds. I know the Backstreet Boys are in it, but again, don't think they're in either. Yeah, I don't remember who else was in it. Then Wanted and War of the Worlds. That'd be Morgan Freeman? Was he in both? He was. Yeah, it's been a... I watched This Is the End once in theaters, and I did not care for it, so... We're gonna have to look up some of that cast, because I do not remember. Okay, James Franco... Alright, so we need someone who is also in War of the Worlds and someone who is in Avengers Endgame. Okay, Paul Rudd plays Paul Rudd. That would be who is in both of those. And then War of the Worlds, I really don't remember who else was in that. We'll see if any names jump out. That might have been. War of the Worlds 2005. David Harbour was in it as dock worker. That's surprising. There's a lot of people. Okay. So it would be Morgan Freeman again. No? What is this? This isn't right. Yeah, we got a duplicate on our Star Wars, so we're trying to figure out who was in War of the Worlds and This Is the End. Because there is not a lot of overlap in those two movies. So would it be... Which War of the Worlds? The 2005 with, directed by Steven Spielberg with Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning. Yeah, I do not see who crosses over with this. Unless I'm missing something obvious. Tom Cruise, no. Dakota Fanning, no. Marina. Tim Robbins. Yeah, none of the names are coming up as the same. I wonder if it's that. No. Channing Tatum was in War of the Worlds in the church. I think he was in the... This says no single major actor has appeared in War of the Worlds and this is the end. You say Channing Tatum. Alright, yep, you're right. He's literally not in the cast list, but... Boy in Church. Wow. Uncredited, all the way at the bottom. Fucking... Sometimes this game... If it's obscure, I might know it. Apparently. Yeah, I thought it might be Morgan Freeman, but... I don't know. We got it. Alright, we have run through our games. Now we are on to doing some actual writing. Hopefully. That's the plan at least. Alright, so previously we had kind of the intro sequence of Carol getting to Hala, her going to the event, they unveil a statue, and then it gets interrupted through a boulder flying through the air, and we are into kind of getting into our first action sequence with Captain Marvel. This is the end was awful, I agree. I only saw it once, fell asleep during most of the second act. Yeah, it was real bad. There was one thing I wanted to change. Instead of saying it was 30 years ago, I want her to say, you got us locked up for 20 years. As a slight misdirect as to why they'd be coming back after Carol after all this time, because they've been locked up all this time, but it also helps fill in her backstory of what she was up to while the Avengers were defending Earth. And then I want to add... Second. Okay. Good use of exposition. Yeah. That's what we want to do, is hide our exposition the best we can. Matter if I was legendary. Yeah, no, that's ringing bells. I'm gonna punch you in the face now. You're gonna... Starting ahead, Carol punches Battle Axe in the face. Okay. Yeah, that's what we want to do with all of our exposition, is have it serve multiple needs rather than just spewing out a bunch of details that the audience needs to know. Nope. So just like the more I can see things, usually the better I can imagine what I want the fight to look like and how I want it to play out. Ah. Mariners writing novels. Zoo in Canada had a gorilla which died. It wasn't a big zoo and the gorilla was their main attraction, so they relied on it financially. Manager paid an employee, heavy bonus dressed as a gorilla. Which brought lots of attention. Gorilla is shaped like a human. Eventually, after a while, people got bored, toward some degree, so the man had an idea. He leapt with his gorilla costume onto the fence of the lion enclosure, shaking wildly. Whoa, whoa. Couldn't hold on, he fell. Lion looked at him, ran at him. Man cowered in his costume as the lion approached. People gathered with their phones at the glass. Lion got close. Man tensed. Stepped on his foot. Keeps moving. Opened his mouth. The man was ready to be bit. Instead, he heard, "Be quiet, dickhead. They'll know we're in costume." Well done. Let's go with the George Lucas method. They thought, no. I like writing action scenes. I guess I more just want to know, like, all right. Battle axe. Members. Pound cakes, battle axe, glad tricks. Powers. Battle axe, superhuman strength, stamina, durability. Skilled at using axes in battle. Kind of obvious, but okay, we can close that, close that, close that. She just got punched in the face. Alright, then we got pound cakes. Strength, stamina, durability, speed. She's more of a street fighter. Who likes up-close fighting. Okay. Mixed martial arts. Specializes in submission techniques. Okay, so they're wrestlers. They're going to do wrestler things. Battle Axe just got punched in the face. Yeah, they're super powered former wrestlers. On the other end, don't get doing post-nut. Phantom Menace, the first thing he said was, "I think I went too far in some places." Yeah, I'm gonna try to balance, because some action scenes that I've written before, I got like so caught up on detail that I don't want to go that far, but I want it to have certain beats in it, so we're gonna try to move it along, but have some specifics as we go ahead. I spelling that right? Trix. Yeah. Major! No worries, Major. Hope you got everything you needed. We are glad you are here. Our usual first off puzzle, we had a repeat, so we did the crossword thing. We were able to finish that. Naughty Dog was able to pull a wild pull of someone who was in This Is the End and War of the Worlds. So, and now we are on to try to write some fighting stuff. Alright, so we are going to change this. Leaping through the air, Glatrix. Wraps arms around Carol. Yes, we are trying to do the fisticuffs. Matrix struggles to keep her grip. Atmosphere. Mariners redeemed major wellness check. Glad tricks. So, Major, Mariners would like to know, how are you doing? Only remember changing that because he wishes. Yeah, I've checked it a couple times. It's glad I tricks. I don't know why. It is what it is. Glad I trick. Yeah. Mariners doesn't know who Channing Tatum is. Fair enough. Rad. Hi, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, I didn't know it was my affiliate anniversary. I thought it was on the 21st, but this must have been the first day that I streamed as an affiliate after I got it, so it's been, I think, 4 years now, but thank you. Yeah, We've been affiliate for 4 years. Major's doing okay. Yeah, job market right now is just tough all around from everything I have been hearing. Yeah, you could look for some head chef jobs. $50 can hire you for the set of Captain Marvel 3. I have told Major that if I am ever in a position where I am able to make a movie, she can have just about any job she would like. Should be retired by now. That's funny, Naughty Dog. Yeah, affiliates do not make as much as you might think. We're mainly just, funneling more money to Jeff Bezos because he needs it. Yep. Twitch pay is worse than UFC. That's saying something. Yeah. Yeah. That was a joke. Mariner's covering his bases. For major picks on Discord, she should totally run craft services. Be my assistant and handle all the dumb questions. Good luck, Major. Is mayonnaise an instrument? um... What would that be called? So what I'm imagining for this is Battle Axe running forward. Because they're wrestlers, I want Pound Cakes to like do the thing where she like gets her hands in a position so Battle Axe can step into her hands and she can throw her up in the air. I just don't know what like the technical term for that would be. Hoist with her hands, boost with her hands. Okay, so we'll just say retrieving her battle axes, battle axe rushes forward, Pound Cakes launches her into the air with her hands. Descending, Captain Marvel. Hovers above. Alright. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I have, like, the main action words capitalized. So, like, if someone's kind of skimming this and not reading too closely, they still get kind of a sense of what's happening. Braced with... Yeah, kind of. In cheerleading, it's called a basket toss. Yeah, we'll just say Pound Cakes launches her into the air. Um... What's another word for descends? Lowers, goes down, comes down, moves down. floats down is... Yeah, she lands. Because it's kind of implied. Start a letterbox, so I'm curious if you read the Odyssey, what would you give it? I gave it a 5 out of 5. Because there is nothing that I would have wanted changed in the movie. I thought everything it did exceptional. I always do that. Joan wants to know if it was as good as the 1986 version. I have not seen the 1986 version, but I would wager a guess that it is better. There was one in 1997, 1968. I don't see one from 1986. Oh, the animated one from 1987? Oh, 1968. Okay. TV miniseries from 1968. I mean, it's got an 8.4 out of 10 by 1,300 people. Yeah, I'm going to assume it is better than the 1968 version. He's being persistent in saying the 1968 one is better despite not having seen the 2026 one. I'm furious Nolan disregarded historical accuracy by making a movie with cameras. He should have memorized the entire story, then went on a nationwide tour singing it to us while tripping on something barley. Guessing that's an old school drug. Yeah. Yes, he was very historically inaccurate when retelling the myth. Oh, what now? People said it's inaccurate when it's fiction. Yep. Elevator doesn't go up all the way for some people. I love how people getting upset about spoilers when literally been up for yeah. Yeah, I mean, the things that happen at the end, I think there's a slight change in some of them, but it's also the interpretation is coming from a different place. So, I mean, there is kind of a different take on the end of it, but it's really not like drastically different. Which scene was something? Yeah. Movie about a Cyclops and giants is inaccurate? I know, right? Good thing Elon Musk is making, you know, the historically accurate version of it with AI. Mariners with the witch scene. So, when she's like remolding their faces, they actually did that practically. Like they had, what would it be called? I don't know. You're having me on. Yeah, it might have been latex, but like they had, like basically a model head that the actress could like mess with, and yeah, kind of like plaster, clay, someone with a really bendy face. Yeah. And so a lot of what I've started to see is like how they did so much of it practically, but they used visual effects to basically like erase things out. Like with the whirlpool, apparently what they did to make it practical is while all the actors were on like the ship going by, they actually had like a couple of guys on jet skis um, going around in a circle, so the actors knew where the whirlpool was going. And so they would go in after and basically remove the jet skis with visual effects and make it look more like a whirlpool. But I just think stuff like that's so cool, like trying to do as much as you can practically, because that is rare nowadays. No one loves practical effects. You'd be amazed by how many effects in Oppenheimer. Practical effect, yeah, particles spinning around was literally a paperclip on a string. Yeah, I read about that, that there was like a unit that he put together where he was like, I want to try to capture what atoms colliding would look like. Figure out how we do that. And then, like Naughty Dog said, apparently they figured out like when you get paperclip in a string, you can make it look like atoms crashing. Yeah, I saw there were two popcorn buckets I saw. One was like the IMAX camera, and the other one was the Trojan horse. did 1.5k words in about an hour yesterday. Mentally exhausted. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome when like things just flow, but yeah, it can definitely be exhausting as well. Okay. Alright, so Chewie's here to save the day. We will write the end of the sequence after. Take a quick break. I'm going to disappear. Instead, we are going to start up some words on stream for anyone who would like to participate. Alright, yeah. Letters will appear on the screen. You use the letters to make words. If they are words, they will tell you. You can submit one word per lock on the timer. I think that's all the rules and stuff. Good luck, have fun. 3, 2, 1, go. I have returned. Are we doing another one because we got the teal? Major does have 69 points though. We have to stop? Alright. Naughty Dog did get the gold with 78, Major with 69 getting the silver, but Major secretly wins. I somehow came in third, I think because I stole the first word from Major in the first puzzle. Then Mariner's putting in some work and Rad as well. So GG team. Oh no, it started another one. I guess we have to play another one. Ah, Rad, you stole my word. Yeah, I snoozed and I lost. So we have a 5-letter word that starts with A, L, L. Is it a lot? Okay. Oh, it started a new game. Okay, so it didn't mess with Major score. Yeah, I was just behind on a couple of those. That's what happens when you get old. Yeah, Mariners. It's the letters at the bottom go shortest to longest alphabetical. So that's how you can get some additional information. Did you really just think they were random? Mariners has been flabbergasted. His name is Mariners Writing, not Mariners Reading. That was a good one, Rad. All right. Hi, hello. I have returned. Let us get back into hopefully finishing up. I have a feeling we'll finish up the action sequence. Chewy meows. Poundcake, Slatras, and Battle Axe. Look to her. Chewy. Oh god, how are we gonna say this? That has genuinely blown my mind. I was wondering how it was so easy for some of you. Put the OS right next. I like putting it under, because So I put it as a parenthetical under instead of next to because it actually will change. Like if I have Chewie saying two things and I put one of them as Chewie OS, it won't have it be continue between the talking. Like it won't automatically put the CONTD. Chillin says he just likes pudding. Fair. Yeah, I agree. So that's why I put it underneath. It's not. Yeah, it's one of those things with this particular software. That's one of the few things I have an issue with. But yeah, I just put the OS as a parenthetical, and it is what it is. Is it 1 or 2 in tendrils? Okay. Thank you. How did you guys learn Bidmit? Huh? I'm missing a whole thing. I have no idea what's happening. Apparently, Major and Rad know PEMDAS? None of your Bidmit. Loud noises! Parentheses, exponents, multiplication. Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't learn that for those, but I knew the whatever the order is. It's basically the same thing. Ours brackets. Okay. Yeah. Well, Major, it should be there, right? Because it's plural and possessive. Because the grapplers are a group, and the eyes belong to. I might be overthinking it. It's not possessive? Okay. I have it on the wrong word. Grapplers, eyes. Okay. The eyes belong to the grapplers. Both are plural. Yeah. Yes, English is hard. We were looking up this the other day. And yes, English is hard. So B-lines, to make a straight line towards something. As a verb, it is a third person, singular, simple, present, indicative form of beeline. Yeah, English gets complicated real quick when you try to make it simple. What? Yeah. I said, what, it is what it is. It's what it's, to a guy at work. He was horrified. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Yeah. Alright, so we don't need those anymore. I do still need word hippo, though. Stop doing that to me, naughty. Tis what it is. Alright. So they're going towards Carol. They hear the meow. They look to Chewie. Chewie goes, "Ula," because it's a flurkin. They're terrified. And then Chewie's going to chase them around as Carol's lying on the ground, gripping her head in pain. No. I should disable clips from this stream. So we had writhes. What's another way of describing Carol on the ground writhing in pain? Gotta fix it in post. Yeah. Jiggles. Rolling in agony. Yeah. Jiggles in agony sounds right. Whacked with pain. Okay. Oops. Double clutching. Clutch like a Tom Brady ball pump. In Spanish, so it's... Okay. I'm not even going to try to say that. Clutching her head, Carol thrashes. Clutches in agony. On the ground. Because double L is pronounced as a Y in Spanish, my jokes are layered. Oh. Ah ha ha ha. I get it. It's probably a bad idea. Devours. Me llamo. think you mean layer. Yep. Okay. Hoisted by my own petard. Alright, so the grapplers have been dealt with. Carol is in pain on the ground. Okay. One other thing I wanted to add. Okay, so they just have it say Marvel Flip. They don't have fade in. Why do I? No, whatever. It's fine. Did you hear about the guy who failed his test to join a nuclear power site as manager? They asked, what steps would you take if a pipe burst? He was surprised to hear, big, fast ones. Wasn't the answer they were looking for. I might be missing. So the Marvel Flip is a short animated, basically a title card for Marvel Studios that they have at the beginning of all their movies. What steps would you take? Big fast one. Okay, I got it. Have you had any lettuce recently? No. Two friends went hiking. They came across hungry, angry bear. I know this one. This is one of my dad's favorites. Two friends went hiking. They came across a hungry, angry bear. One friend took off his boots and started putting on sneakers. The other friend says, "You can't outrun a bear." The first friend replied, "True. I just have to outrun you." Yeah, I've heard of the lettuce fiasco. Uh, I do not eat at Taco Bell, so... And I don't eat out very often. And when I do, I don't get lettuce. The friend was then mauled by the bear, and the guy went back to check on him. He rang the hospital. The operator said, "First, you gotta make sure he's actually dead." There was silence, then a gunshot. Guy jumped back on the phone. "Okay, what now?" Um... Uh, Two friends went hiking, one stopped to take a leak, got bit on the balls by a snake, tells his buddy, run to the ranger station, find out what to do. His friend runs all the way to the ranger station, and ranger tells him, you have to suck out the poison or he'll die. Friend runs all the way back. What did they say? Bitten guy asks, sorry man, his friend says, but you're gonna die. BRB needs order dinner. Yeah, no worries, Major. Are you gonna see the new Spider-Man? Yes. I need to figure out when still. Combination. For fuck's sake. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna see the new Spider-Man. I have a feeling by the time I see it, it'll already be spoiled for me. I was considering using the free ticket I got because of the issue with when I went to see the Odyssey, but I don't think I'll be able to get there to get the ticket beforehand, and I don't want to try to show up the night of and get a seat, so I might just wait and see it like a week or two after it opens, because not in that big of a rush to see it. Tom Holland is best Peter Parker, Andrew Garfield is best Spider-Man. I will not elaborate on this. Yeah, I could see that. I'm not saying I agree, but I understand where you're coming from with it. Of course, Mariner's favorite Spider-Man is James Corden. Only seen one Spider-Man, I don't know which one, but I had Tom Holland. Okay. Yeah, so one of the newer MCU ones. Have you heard about the Spider-Man film where he has the deadly illness? Spider-Man, far from healthy. Hooded figure marches down the concrete walkway in tent, reaching a security door. There's a Comic-Con one-shot where he kills MJ because he is radioactive. Yep. Interior. What would we call this? Just bunker? A Spider-Man 2 special edition thing I bought, which came in a cool cover as some small comics and posters in. Nice. You assume they made loads of them because it was really cheap? Yeah. To walk. So in theory, could you submit this to Marvel? No. The cavernous space illuminates. So I'm imagining like each step he takes, like overhead lights come on. Because at the far end, we're going to reveal something. Yeah, that is a old song. It's from the early 80s, I want to say. Sting, I believe that might have been with the Police still. Thank you, Major. You're on your computer now. Fancy. Hope you're able to order some delicious stuff for food. Yes, it was with the... Yeah. Yeah, it is a creepy ass... That Mariners, there are a lot of songs, especially older songs and unfortunately some classic rock songs that like if people knew what the songs were really about instead of just like what a couple of words in the chorus were, like they would not get played at all. We ordered pizza, jalapeno poppers. Ooh. I'm going over to Major's house for dinner. Yes, the Police were a very popular band. Alright, the hooded figure walks across the cavernous space, illuminating with each step, revealing at the far end. The Supreme Intelligence. Do I really need to describe what the Supreme Intelligence looks like? You're in the movie. Ha ha ha. Mariners. No. The Supreme Intelligence. I want Hannah Waddingham to play it because she's British and she has a really cool British voice. You can simplify lights pop on with each of the hooded figure steps. Yeah. With each step. Describe briefly, assume the reader doesn't know who the character is. How do you describe the Supreme Intelligence? Giant blobby face. Um, figure pulls back revealing. So it's not the hooded figure. That's got to be K. What? Oh no. Okay. Um. WW. Okay. I know who Kane is. I used to watch wrestling when he first started wrestling. Massive Phase. Excuse me, it's called wrestling, you Philistine. I wasn't. Yeah, I used to watch wrestling way back in the day, and up till like the beginning of high school for me. It's massive phase, massive mechanical phase connected to the most advanced artificial intelligence in the known universe. Kane used to be cool, or so I've heard. Not anymore. Yeah, like when he first started, that mask he had, like the red with the black stripes across it, was friggin' awesome. You like that description? Okay. He's a mayor? A red one? Boo. So, fitting? Unfortunately. Okay, so what would he report to her? Nope, incapacity. T-A-T. I was just missing a couple letters. It's fine. It happens. Whatever. Now is not the time for that. To return to Earth. Already. Oh. Yon-Rogg. Boom. Okay. Um. Missed a U from favorite. Okay. All right, Mariners is redeeming the raid. Yeah, we are getting near the end, so we will be reading out shortly. So we got 3 pages today. Decent, not bad. Obviously, the dialogue flowed a lot quicker than the fighting, but I feel like we got through the fighting scene pretty well. This is like when you inhale through gritted teeth, you know, it makes a sound. That's what one. I guess I could just say Carol inhales through clenched teeth. See, sucks teeth to me. Sucks her teeth is something different in my mind. There's more Carol inhale sharp through clenched teeth, clutches her head. Fancy word is stee-ups? I don't believe you. Stee-ups is a Caribbean onomatopoeic word, an expression meaning to suck air through closed teeth to show annoyance, anger, or disgust. See, that's not what's happening, though. She's inhaling sharp because she's in pain, not showing annoyance, anger, or disgust. No, we'll leave it. I was a literature major before I was a film. I was not a literature major or a film major. Whereas major was just a major. Well, a major whiskey. Alright, yeah, I feel like this is a good place to stop because I don't know exactly what comes next. I was really have just been thinking about the action scene a lot. And then I kind of already in my head knew the following scene with Yon-Rogg and the Supreme Intelligence going into the title, and then yeah, we're picking up with Carol, so I don't know, we'll figure that all out. Like the character from Catch 22, Major, who was a major in the Air Force. Oh, that's for the raid? Alright, yeah. I will copy that. Alright. I'm going to disappear. We're going to throw that up. We are going to get a raid going. From Mariner's suggestion, Siren Wire. Do I need to check this before we raid over there, Mariners? No? Alright. Alright, yeah, that does it for today. I will be back on Tuesday where we will be picking up with our witchy story, doing some more editing and stuff and things. Major has posted the raid messages, the first one for subscribers, second one for anyone following. Yeah, thank you everyone who stopped by, hung out, lurked, chatted, all the stuff, all the things. I appreciate you all hanging out. Yeah, I'll be back Tuesday. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. So I hope you all have a great start to your week, and I will see you next time.
Thanks for checking out my channel. Do whatever you want. Live your life. I hope you're happy in your body. Much love to you, and see you around.